Okay.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. And I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Mm-hmm.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Alors, j'ai juste envie, c'est d'enlever le fond sur les sous-titres là. Ça gâche tout.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Mhm. Cerfeuil et pyrite.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Ça va tomber derrière
Looks
toi.
steady enough.
Non. Eh si.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Il est tout là-bas. Alors comment je... ah, ok.
You do not belong here.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Alors, vieille lettre humide. Cher cousin, cette farce qu'est New Hayden a assez duré. Tu as tenté, tu as fait de ton mieux pour y construire quelque chose, mais si ce que tu me dis est vrai, au nom de Dieu, prends ta femme et tes chers enfants, fais tes valises et quitte ce terrible endroit. Venez vivre avec nous à Providence, il y a du travail à la ferme. Simone et moi serions ravis de vous héberger le temps que vous trouviez une maison. Je t'en supplie, venez, vous êtes de la famille, vos enfants seront plus en sécurité ici. John James. Quelque chose me dit que ils n'ont pas eu le temps de rejoindre Providence. Du cuir. Du coup, on peut faire une attaque chargée en courant, genre?
Oh, more wanderers.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, This doesn't bode well.
Bah ouais, mais fais comme moi, qu'on cherche des textes un peu. Il fouille même pas. Oula. Ouh là là. Attaquer avec vos armes remplit la jauge de bannissement. Quand la jauge est pleine, appuyez sur E pour bannir votre
Time to
cible.
leave for good.
Ok. Ça fait du dégât autour, je crois. Ouais, ça pue ici. Hein. Note humide et ensanglantée. Ces mots se perdront peut-être, mais je dois les écrire. La date, je ne sais pas. Je sais seulement qu'on est en juin 1695. Je pensais qu'on serait plus en sécurité à Providence. Je pensais qu'on verrait nos enfants à nouveau, que les blés résonneraient de leur rire. Leur mère est morte et je la rejoindrai bientôt. Quelque chose de sournois erre, d'horribles esprits nous hantent. New Hayden est maudit. À ceux qui lisent ces mots, fuyez. Ouais.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Du coup, ça c'est la famille du cousin, j'imagine. Ok, c'est pas moi qui décide quand libérer l'attaque. Ça se fait tout seul.
Well, you tried.
Elle se... Elle se fout de sa gueule carrément. Je sais pas si je peux trouver des trucs à loot dans les caisses. Ou si c'est juste pour libérer des passages.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Je sais pas si je peux...
Hell burns their own crops.
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
C'est que là où eux ils décident que je peux grimper. Super.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses. Welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Votre boussole indique maintenant que vous êtes à l'intérieur d'une zone d'investigation. Ah merde.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Trouver l'auberge. Il me demande, il me donne un truc de tuto et un choix de discussion en même temps. Auberge, dock, cimetière. Bah super. Ah, je suis plus dans la zone d'investigation. Pas de nourriture ici. Affichage de pénurie.
Get out of my way.
Il est fou lui. Je sais pas où il s'est cru mais
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Antea Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building, next to the gallows.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Mhm. Mais il y a que des larges buildings. Qu'est-ce qu'elle raconte? J'ai confondu les bûches avec un cadavre quand même. J'ai juste envie de baisser un peu parce que... En vrai, je pense pas que de descendre d'un, ça gêne vraiment. Et si ça peut permettre de pas trop freeze? Ouais, c'est mieux. Et ça gêne pas en vrai.
There's the inn.
Ok, donc le berger là, on va fouiller un peu autour quand même. Au cas où il y a des gens à qui parler. Des... Ah, panneau du cimetière. Le cimetière est fermé par ordre du gouverneur. Couvre-feu de New Hayden. Quand il fait noir, restez chez vous. Pas de trouble, pas d'agitation.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Secteur fermé. Le chemin vers l'église est fermé par décret du gouverneur. Ouais, non mais tout est fermé, je peux parler à personne. Je vais juste voir la fille qui est là.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now,
Madam.
where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead.
Ah bah super.
When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Salut Mickey, comment ça va?
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her, and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners, or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé à votre avis? Vos médecins n'ont pas pu le sauver.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
T'as rien
We're
loupé
not
du tout du coup. Hein.
demonologists, and neither was Charles.
On est arrivé
Is
dans
his
une
widow
ville pour
Esther taking
l'instant.
visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock.
Ils avaient été
I offered Charles a
appelés
home
par
with
un
a
ami,
view
ils ont
across
juste
the
appris qu'il
pretty
était mort,
meadow,
mais c'est
but
tout.
he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ,
Mais du coup, ça va mieux
all
ta
who
cheville,
remain have
Mickey?
shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Mhm.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Forever.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston,
En plus,
outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere.
en chemin pour arriver ici,
Although, as you may have heard,
on a trouvé
the
des
weather
cadavres
has
de ceux qui
likely
essayaient
closed
de
the
quitter la
roads.
ville.
Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
Bah, on s'est fait
They have
attaquer par
told me-
des fantômes en arrivant, enfin en essayant de
They have
rejoindre la
told
ville.
me that
Donc ils ont
Reverend
dû se faire attaquer par
Davenport
les
was
mêmes.
better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same, because we must. Aye. Because we must.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment.
Ça, c'est le genre de jeu que j'aime bien. Faut
There was
découvrir,
pestilence and disease,
des
Then
indices
came the
pour débloquer
nightmares, then came
des
madness,
dialogues pour essayer de
And then
résoudre
came
des,
death.
des mystères.
and death remains. But in all honesty, I
Faut
think the
monter la
weather
confiance
is the
aussi
worst
avec
part.
les personnes à
This
qui tu parles.
never-ending winter
Pour qu'ils
hangs
te révèlent
heavy
des
on
trucs.
us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that.
Oui, je pense que c'est
I'm
mieux
afraid.
développé quand même que
Our
dans les
contract
Sims. Hein.
stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Alors du coup, on joue elle. Et ça, c'est son mari sans être marié, mais bon. Annonce de l'aubergiste. Comme annoncé lors de la dernière réunion à l'hôtel de ville, le King's Arms est désormais fermé. Les élus en garderont la clé tant que la malédiction perdure et que je ne reviens pas. Aucune bière ne sera vendue ou bue. La réserve et les chambres sont fermées. Que Dieu nous vous bénisse. Charity Cregot. Donc voilà, ils ont été appelés par elle et son mari, là, ils s'appellent des bannisseurs. Leur job, c'est de bannir des fantômes. Logique. Et ils ont été appelés par un autre bannisseur qui est ami à eux pour venir dans leur ville pour bannir un fantôme. Sauf que le temps qu'ils arrivent ici, comme ça se passe en 1600, ils avaient aucun moyen de savoir. Et c'est en arrivant ici qu'ils ont appris que leur ami était mort. Et du coup, faut essayer de comprendre ce qui se passe.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse.
Il fait un
And the
froid de
game
gueux.
rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it. So what would be the use?
Il fait un froid de gueux.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad. And I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger.
Ah.
With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get 'em all killed.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty, but the captain does.
Ok, mais
What
non.
of the captain?
Now there's a man. If I had...
Bah, au revoir. Hein.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
Bah après, il y a de la
We should go
magie
to Esther.
dans ce
I think the
jeu.
governor said their house stood above the docks.
Donc ils auraient pu avoir un moyen de communiquer hors des classiques lettres. Je sais pas où il est le capitaine, du coup. Ah, il est là-bas.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling? That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
Bah super.
Thickskin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
Tell me about Thickskin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Ah. Donc t'as pas de vrais soldats.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm not.
Je serai là, sauf si c'est pas le cas. Oui bah merci. Ça c'est de l'info, hein. Quoi? Bah merci le petit caillou, hein. Je courais sur place. Du coup, là on va voir la veuve.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to
Déjà à partir du moment où il les a appelés, pourquoi il a pas attendu avant de faire un truc?
Just one more victim of
Il est
the
parti tout
curse of
seul.
New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient.
Bah voilà, impatient, c'est ça qui lui a coûté
It's
la
not that
vie.
he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now.
Non.
But I can't imagine it's the same.
Mais non, mais c'est lui. À partir du moment où il a vu qu'il pouvait pas le faire s'en sortir, qu'il a appelé les deux là pour venir l'aider, pourquoi il a fallu qu'il parte tout seul? Ça sert à quoi de les appeler si derrière tu pars tout seul pour essayer de régler le truc? Il aurait réussi quoi? On serait venu pour rien? C'est de sa faute.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Bah ouais, mais il aurait pu au moins attendre qu'on arrive, on y serait allés tous les trois, et là, s'il voulait mourir, bah bon, on aurait été là, quoi. On aurait vu.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther?
Il mérite pas, mais il a un peu cherché.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
En plus, dans ce jeu, du coup, on peut parler aux fantômes. Il me semble. Du coup, je peux te dire que si ça avait été moi et que j'avais pu choisir quoi lui dire, en tant que fantôme, il se serait fait engueuler. Alors, Esther. Grande amie d'Antea et Red, autrefois joyeuse et éduquée, est désormais une jeune femme veuve qui a perdu son ancre et dérive dans une mer de tristesse. Après avoir vu le fantôme de son mari, la veuve endeuillée Esther Davenport était très affligée.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
C'est le moment d'aller fouiller dans les tiroirs.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Oh, ça doit être l'indice que j'ai lu du coup. Ouais. Qu'elle a vu son mari.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse. Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
Une fois tous les indices découverts, leur intention est révélée et vous pouvez boucler votre investigation.
I don't have much.
Il y a
But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow.
le même style de jeu fait par le même studio où ça se passe avec des vampires. Et on peut décider d'être un gentil vampire qui tue pas les gens pour se nourrir
These days I lack
ou
the heart
massacrer
to
tout le
play.
monde.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Et il était bien parce que bah du coup ne pas tuer de gens pour être un gentil vampire, tout ça, bah tu t'avais une bonne fin. Mais plus tu tuais de gens et plus tu buvais de sang, et plus tu pouvais débloquer des pouvoirs. Je l'avais fait, oui, mais à ce moment-là, je streamais pas encore. Lettre d'Elinor Combs. Novembre 94. Mon cher Charles, quel plaisir de lire tes mots, comme à chaque fois. Je suis ravie de savoir qu'Esther et toi allez bien. J'ai contacté nos frères à Londres. Malheureusement, nous n'avons rien trouvé dans les archives qui correspondent aux événements que tu as décrits. Mais des hivers interminables et une épidémie sont des phénomènes peut-être trop communs pour nous permettre d'en trouver la cause exacte. Je n'ai pas de meilleure réponse pour toi, qu'il s'agisse de sorcellerie, de la présence d'un icor ou autre chose, on ne le sait pas. Tout ce que je peux te dire, c'est de continuer tes recherches et noter tout ce que tu observes. Notre confrérie de l'étole de Saint-Paul n'est que peu présente dans le Nouveau Monde, et toute information nous est précieuse. Prends soin de toi, mon ami, bien à toi, Elinor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Esther, voici de la bière et de la nourriture. Toutes nos condoléances, tes voisins pensent à toi. Une étude de la chaconne en sol mineur. Ok. De la musique, du coup. Essai musical. Il reste un truc? Ah non, c'est les mêmes.
Are you hungry, dear?
Paquet de plusieurs lettres de Charles, ma chère Esther, à 5 janvier 85. C'était il y a 10 ans du coup. Comme j'ai hâte de te prendre dans mes bras, l'annonce de notre mariage a été à mon cœur comme un mets délicieux au palais, une douceur dont on ne se lasse jamais. Enfin, nous serons ensemble pour toujours, jusqu'à nos vieux jours, jusqu'à ce que la mort nous sépare. Car seule la mort peut éteindre notre amour, même si elle ne pourra jamais mettre fin à la tendresse que j'éprouve pour toi. Je veux que tout soit parfait pour notre mariage, je t'écrirai tous les jours jusqu'à pouvoir enfin te dire en personne ce que je ressens pour toi.
You must be starving after such a long trip.
I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
Ah. Cependant, je sais que les quelques mois qui me séparent de tes bras seront bénéfiques. Cette expérience enrichira mon travail dans les Highlands écossaises est passionnant. Je ne peux pas dire le contraire, mais la douceur de notre maison me manque. Cependant, je sais que les quelques mois qui me séparent de tes bras seront bénéfiques. Cette expérience enrichira mes connaissances et me permettra de te protéger de ces sombres mondes qui nous entourent. C'est ton amour et ta confiance qui me poussent dans ces retranchements mystérieux, qui me poussent à être meilleur. Je fais ça pour toi, pour voir la fierté dans tes yeux, alors je saurai quel rôle je joue sur Terre. Je sais que je peux être plus fort, je sais que je peux tout faire tant que tu me regardes avec cette étincelle qui n'appartient qu'à toi. Ouais, elle a ressorti toutes les lettres qu'il lui avait écrites, quoi. Ouf, hein, c'est bon.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
On va pouvoir aller fouiller à l'étage.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
D'où viennent les cauchemars? Je me souviens de l'enseignement de mes maîtres, puisse Dieu bénir leurs âmes. Contre l'inconnu menaçant, lorsque le savoir ordinaire ne suffit pas pour comprendre une situation, l'homme sagace et pieux se tourne sagement vers les racines de son art, les mots, leur signification et le pouvoir caché en chacun d'eux. Le mot cauchemar provient de l'ancien français cauchemar et comme pour le nightmare anglais ou le nachtmar allemand, son suffixe mar a le sens de fantôme nocturne, esprit de la nuit. Un cauchemar n'est pas un banal ennemi se faufilant dans les chambres à coucher pour étouffer les rêveurs, mais un esprit redoutable n'ayant qu'un seul but, infliger sa colère insidieuse et pitoyable aux âmes qu'il réussit à atteindre. D'après mes recherches, aucun occultiste n'a jamais réussi à bannir un cauchemar, mais pourquoi? Un cauchemar serait-il plus qu'un fantôme? Je crains que oui. J'ai gardé en tête un poème perturbant que j'ai lu à Londres dans ma jeunesse à propos des capacités terrifiantes d'une telle entité, supposée capable de pénétrer dans les rêves de ses cibles pour influencer leurs pensées et leurs perceptions afin de leur infliger la plus horrible des peurs. Capable même de courber ou altérer le temps, créant des cauchemars fascinants et personnalisés dont les victimes ne peuvent échapper. Un concept terrifiant, je prie Dieu de tout mon cœur et toute mon âme pour que ce n'est pas ce qui nous attend. Comment pourrions-nous nous alors échapper au désespoir, à la mort et à la ruine? Il me faut davantage d'informations, mais où les trouver? Ah. Broche en argent habituellement portée par Charles Davenport, gravée d'une épée à 3 gardes.
Charles always wore this brooch.
Le lit, il est tout
His
petit.
things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Psaume pour enfants. Voici les fils sont un héritage de l'Éternel, le fruit des entrailles est une récompense. Note du médecin. 3 gouttes d'huile de lavande dans une infusion de camomille la nuit. Golteri sur les paumes et derrière les oreilles 3 fois par jour. Si l'insomnie persiste, utilisez du baume de citron. Charles est insomniaque. Enfin, était.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there.
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Lettre non envoyée à la sœur d'Esther. Ma chère sœur, Charles est mort. Je suis complètement perdue, je ne sais pas quel jour on est, je ne sais pas depuis quand il est parti. Mon monde s'est écroulé. Rien ne s'est passé comme prévu, je n'ai pas pu assister aux funérailles, quelle honte. J'ai failli à mon mari adoré, mais je n'ai pas la force de quitter la maison et d'aller au lieu de sa mort, de le voir enterré. Seigneur, aie pitié de nous, guidez nos amis jusqu'à nous avant qu'il ne soit trop tard. New Hayden ne tiendra pas longtemps sans la protection de mon mari. Je n'ai plus les mots, mais j'ai pensé que tu devais apprendre sa mort, toi qui l'aimais tant. Je t'envoie tout mon amour, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it.
Épuisée par son chagrin, Esther n'a pas pu quitter la maison pour assister aux funérailles de son mari. Esther Davenport n'a pas fait ses adieux à son mari et elle en souffre.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Mm. C'est une carte, ça, du coup?
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Livre théologique. Livre théologique encore. Note de Charles. Personne de ce côté de l'océan et peu de gens de l'autre savent que je suis venu à New Haven pour faire des recherches dans le Nouveau Monde au nom de la confrérie de l'étole de Saint-Paul. Et j'y ai trouvé des choses étranges. Il y a des fantômes ici, oui, anciens et innombrables, mais ils sont calmes. Je ne dirai jamais ce mot à haute voix, mais je pense qu'il y a des sorcières. Si j'en trouve une, j'aimerais beaucoup connaître son histoire. Livre occulte de la collection de Charles. Verset biblique griffonné. Quand je dis mon lit me soulagera, ma couche calmera mes douleurs, c'est alors que tu m'effraies par des songes, que tu m'épouvantes par des visions. Je voudrais être étranglée, je voudrais la mort plutôt que ses os. Je la vois dans mes rêves.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Quel est le point commun entre tous ces rêves? Annonce-t-il la fin du monde ou un cauchemar à venir? Ce sont des visions, des présages. Qu'y a-t-il derrière tout ça? Hein? Y a-t-il quelqu'un derrière tout ça? J'ai bugué. Qui en est la cible? Pourquoi tant de colère? Je dois savoir comment cette chose rentre dans nos têtes. Le sommeil n'est plus reposant, ça ne peut plus durer. Du coup, il faisait des cauchemars.
These notes are erratic ramblings.
Et à la fin, il n'arrivait plus à dormir.
Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Cas de hantise. Charles. Charles s'inquiétait de l'influence qu'a l'esprit menaçant sur les rêves des colons. Du coup, il arrêtait pas de chercher des livres, tout ça sur les cauchemars. Et derrière, il faisait de l'insomnie.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Ah bah, j'ai pas envie de finir comme le Charles, crois-moi. Hein.
This is Charles's. Esther, you know we can help you sort through things around the house.
I don't know that I'm ready for that. But I'll keep it in mind. What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Du coup, il faut que je descende là et que je revienne ici. Il me semblerait que oui. Bon, est-ce qu'ils veulent me parler maintenant? Toujours pas. Quai fermé suite à un sabotage par incendie. Tout commerce avec Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. est suspendu jusqu'à l'arrestation du coupable.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Ah oui, c'est pas un petit incendie en plus. Je peux y aller? Je peux interroger ou... Ah non, ce côté du quai est bloqué, je peux pas y aller. Ça sera plus tard, je pense. Journal du port.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a, lui?
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
That's not how it works. I investigate hauntings, and when I know why the ghost is here and where it hides, I banish it. I do not sell trinkets.
What about those rings you wear?
I made them. They are mine. They only have power if the wearer has training.
Tu veux me piquer mes trucs?
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
Bon, je pense que je peux rien acheter pour l'instant, mais montre.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Oui, bah... Il me manque des ressources. Je pensais qu'il allait me vendre des armes ou des trucs comme ça. Bah salut hein.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
Ok.
A wisp, so close to town.
Le cimetière est fermé par ordre du gouverneur.
Where are you leading me?
Ok.
More of you?
Mhm. Comment ça, c'est pas perfect? Non mais eux ils sont trop rapides.
No one is safe here.
Ils sont trop rapides, j'arrive pas à avoir le timing pour parer.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Champignons sabots. En tant que bannisseur, vous pouvez détecter les lieux ou objets ayant été marqués par des fantômes. Quand vous êtes à proximité de ces éléments, votre anneau de ban se déclencheront et émettront une aura orange. Explorez alors la zone pour en trouver la source.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Mhm. Et c'est ça qui... j'ai envie de fouiller ce qu'il y a autour avant. C'était quoi ça? Oh bah super. Hein? J'ai cru que mes anneaux, enfin les anneaux s'étaient illuminés comme si j'avais trouvé la source. Je comprends rien.
Many dead in more recent years.
Je pense que je vais pouvoir craft mes soins. Peut-être des bonus aussi. Enfin, des attributs. Des boosts. Ah, il faut que je casse les trucs parce que je peux choper du loot dedans. Charles Davenport.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend?
C'est exactement ce que je disais. Pourquoi il nous a pas attendu? Oh, c'est pas possible ça. Il appelle de l'aide et derrière il part tout seul. Je pense que les anneaux c'est juste pour me dire que j'entre dans une zone. Là il brille plus. Si je retourne dans la zone. Ouais voilà. C'est pas que j'ai trouvé le truc, c'est juste que pour me dire que je suis dans la zone.
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Bon, il n'y a plus rien.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Effectuer un rituel. Les bannisseurs peuvent accomplir des rituels. La nature du site détermine quel rituel doit être accompli. Accomplir un rituel consomme des ressources, même si vous sélectionnez un rituel incorrect. Ah. Pour révéler des souvenirs, vous devez accomplir un rituel de chant d'écoute. D'accord, mais comment je sais quel rituel je suis censée faire? Ah, j'en débloquerai d'autres, je pense. Ce rituel permet de s'accorder aux faibles souvenirs persistants laissés par un fantôme par le biais de mots contraignants, de gravures ou dessins de la constellation du Lion. Forcer un fantôme ou un spectre à apparaître. Utiliser ou connaître le lien qui unit un fantôme à l'incarné est généralement nécessaire. Un tel rituel peut être canalisé par le biais de mots contraignants, de gravures ou de dessins de la constellation du Taureau. Forcer un fléau à apparaître. À travers des mots contraignants d'une gravure ou de dessin de la constellation de l'Aigle, ce rituel forcera tous les types de fléaux, moissonneurs, furie, affliction, etc. à se manifester. Bon, du coup, on nous a dit chant d'écoute.
What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
La Bible de Charles trouvée sous la boue du cimetière. Elle est ouverte au livre de Job, chapitre 7, versets 13 à 15. C'est le même truc qu'on a lu chez lui. Ce lien est imprégné de l'essence du fantôme de Charles. Lorsqu'Antea aura pratiqué une résolution, le lien entre le fantôme et le monde sera coupé pour de bon. Une résolution.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Alors, Charles a tenté de faire manifester l'esprit, il a échoué. Face à la terrifiante entité qui menace New Hayden, le cœur de Charles Davenport a lâché. Encore une fois, s'il nous avait attendu. Enfin bon, c'est lui, hein, c'est pas moi. Effectuer le rituel, c'était quoi? Je pense que c'est manifestation forcée, hein.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Pourquoi ne pas avoir attendu notre aide?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Tu sais ce qui a déclenché cette malédiction?
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Qu'est-ce que tu as appris sur la malédiction?
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Les cauchemars ne sont pas un mythe.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Du coup, vu qu'ils aiment pas les fantômes, même si là c'est son ami, elle l'aime pas quand même parce que c'est un fantôme.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Pour elle, c'est limite, elle parle pas vraiment à son ami là.
This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Mais la voilà.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I
C'est quoi
close
ça,
my
là-haut?
eyes, I can picture
Il y a
him.
un truc qui brille.
He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away.
C'est la torche?
It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Elle est triste et un peu plus, et elle voyait le fantôme de son mari se faire bannir.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Du coup, il faut qu'on aille à l'école ou l'église? Non, l'école.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind. Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Mm-hmm.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Bah, qu'est-ce que t'en sais alors?
Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
Ça va, c'est qu'un cauchemar, hein, t'as le droit de le dire.
Have you been to the meeting house recently?
Minister Davenport closed it. No matter. God needs no other house than his servants' hearts. I'll say no more, but there is no more to say.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Bathsheba.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
Eh bien, ça va d'être aussi énervé là tout le temps. Je pose juste des questions et moi j'essaie de vous aider. Hein.
The town meeting house.
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. You'll be shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
A very good day to you, madame.
En tout cas, c'est pas l'aimabilité qui l'étouffe. Hein.
Aren't we the fools?
Good day, sir.
You'll be one of Haskell's banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. You may meet Red McWraith about the place.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort.
Ah, c'est l'école du coup.
It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
I've come to help. Be a good and humble servant and tell me about the curse.
I'll not waste my time. We, madam, have prayed for salvation, and you are not it.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Bon bah, salut hein.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Cette partie de la ville est fermée par décret du gouverneur. C'est le temps d'aller au dodo. Non mais c'est lui qui est en train de faire des doing. Technique des bannisseurs. En tant que bannisseurs, nous ne sommes ni des guides spirituels ni des inquisiteurs, nous sommes des chasseurs de fantômes alloués, des artisans spécialisés et sensibles qui nous entraînons durement pour protéger les vivants à l'aide de nos rituels et connaissances sur les fantômes et spectres. Nous ne sommes pas un culte, nous n'avons aucune hiérarchie ni dogme établi. La raison évidente pour laquelle un bannisseur devient bannisseur est qu'il ou elle veut protéger les vivants des morts, et ce qu'importe la raison. Nous sommes efficaces, versatiles et savons nous adapter. Notre communauté est clairsemée et nomade, tout comme l'étaient nos prédécesseurs. Nous parcourons le monde à la recherche de vivants victimes des morts, purifiant les hantises à l'aide de techniques éprouvées et affinées par des générations de maîtres et d'élèves. Nous libérons ou bannissons le fantôme et blâmons rarement les vivants. Contrairement aux sorciers chétifs, nous ne perdons pas de temps à fabriquer des fusils enchantés dont la crosse, le canon et le fût sont gravés à l'aide de runes et autres symboles de pouvoir pour chasser les spectres ou autres qui voudraient dépendre d'une seule arme. Au lieu de ça, nous apportons notre poudre bannissante, préparée d'après des recettes transmises de génération en génération, rendant n'importe quelle arme à feu capable de blesser une cible surnaturelle, peu importe les munitions. Efficace, versatile, capable de nous adapter. Nos connaissances en alchimie et botanique nous aident à sélectionner les minéraux et plantes dont les propriétés nous aideront dans notre travail. Nous ne perdons pas de temps dans les bibliothèques ou salles de classe, ni à dessiner, sculpter ou graver des cercles de pouvoir complexes, car ce que nous pouvons gagner en puissance, nous le perdons en temps précieux et mettons inutilement nous-mêmes et ceux qui nous entourent en danger. Un bannisseur préfère disposer de poinçons en bois ou en métal avec lesquels marquer une porte, un mur ou une pierre du symbole nécessaire pour le rituel approprié. Nous portons également des anneaux à nos doigts avec des symboles afin de toujours avoir diverses runes puissantes à portée de main, efficaces, versatiles, capables de nous adapter. Ainsi nous vainquons, ainsi nous combattons, ainsi nous renvoyons les morts là où ils sont censés être.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles.
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard. Even for the dead. Dies bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Bah oui, forcément, c'était sûr que du coup, ils allaient faire un cauchemar.
She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Where are you?
You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Who's there? Antea?
Comment je vais à l'église? Je suis trompée de route? C'était là? Arrête, mais... Ah, c'était par ici.
Why would you go up there alone? Open.
Antea?
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Là, Antea, elle est en train de faire son Charles. Elle part toute seule, elle l'attend pas. Trop tôt. Aha!
Three blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. Three blind mice. See how they run, see how they...
Mhm.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Comment ça, non?
Antea!
Your lover will betray you too!
There's no need to fight.
Et c'est pas la bonne?
Die! You too will be consumed!
There's no need to fight.
Mais elle fait mal en plus.
Your lover will betray you too!
We want to help you.
Ah. Ah.
Where's Antea? if you've laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak. Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while, yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
This nightmare. How it spoke. How it tore right through. I've never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I wanted. Not like this. Not without her.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Elle a disparu. Commande Théa.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
Note de chercheuse. Banisher, si tu lis ceci, ton cerveau fonctionne assez pour déchiffrer l'alphabet. Tu n'as pas résisté à la tentation de fouiller dans les affaires que j'avais laissées. Et tu peux prendre tout ce qui te semble utile, vu que ma maîtresse veut que tu vives. On se reverra bientôt, d'ici là, prends soin de toi. Elle vient de le traiter de gogol quand même. Hein. Elle est limite étonnée qu'il sache lire.
Damn it. What am I doing here?
Mais où est-ce qu'on est déjà? Chemin venteux. On entend des mouettes.
God, fella, now's not the time.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est des loups? L'indicateur de menace pointe vers les ennemis qui se trouvent hors de votre champ de vision. Mais bon, ça on a vu. Attaque en approche, projectile en approche et vers possession en approche.
Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
Du cuir. Un point de compétence. Chronique? Non. Non, chronique, c'est... Évolution? J'imagine que ça veut dire que pour l'instant, je peux rien faire. Je peux pas... J'ai reçu un point de compétence et je peux pas y accéder. Super.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
J'ai gaspillé un soin. Tant pis. En vrai. Commande. Configuration plutôt. Ah voilà. Comment ça, il est déjà utilisé? Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? Voilà. Ok, c'est bon. Oula.
Leave me alone.
Ça l'a pas touché.
Away with you.
Mais les loups, ils sont sous stéroïdes. Ils esquivent et tout.
I've warned you.
Trop tôt.
God, what is happening? What? Antea? Oh, there! Antea! Oh, God. This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Bah si on la trouve, on va la bannir. Hein.
Antea!
C'est ce qu'elle voulait faire avec Charles.
Call me to you! Mother, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry! I'm here! Lead me to you!
Ouais mais... Rate pas de tes attaques aussi.
Spectres. Here. Antea, are you there? Right here. My love. Right here. is you.
Red?
No!
I have you.
You have me.
Come.
Eh ben, je sais pas où tu t'es arrêté.
I'm here. Follow me.
Voilà, je sais pas.
Where are you going?
Over here.
Où j'en étais quand t'es parti.
I have you.
I'm right here. Where are you?
Parce que du coup, après avoir accompagné la Esther chez elle, je suis retournée à l'école là où ils avaient dit qu'ils nous avaient préparé une pièce pour dormir. Lui, forcément, il a fait un cauchemar vu que tout le monde fait des cauchemars. Quand il s'est réveillé, Antea, elle était plus là. Donc du coup, il a essayé de la retrouver. Ça l'a mené jusqu'à l'église, là où il disait que le cauchemar est coincé. Et une fois dans l'église, le cauchemar a tué Antea.
You seem weak.
Il y a une sorcière qui nous a sauvés.
You need
Enfin, sauvé le gars, Red.
rest.
Et après, en essayant de retrouver notre chemin, on est tombé sur le fantôme d'Antea.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost. Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me. I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
How are you feeling?
Awful.
And with a few more words?
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless, lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
Et du coup, ouais, dans l'église, le cauchemar, c'est une femme, elle a tué, enfin un fantôme du coup. Elle a tué Antea et elle a jeté Red dans le vide. Et comme évidemment c'était au bord d'une falaise. Et du coup, il est resté apparemment... Comment on dit? Il a perdu connaissance pendant à peu près 2 semaines, je crois, elle a dit. Non, elle a pas dit précisément, elle a dit des jours ou des semaines. Il est pas resté... Ça a pas duré qu'une journée, quoi.
I think we should go back to New Eden Town.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot, Antea. So you die. You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe. We could consider it. I mean, if there's the slightest chance I could bring you back, I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's dangerous. To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Could I give you your assent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
In the meeting house, but before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Eden Town, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, my love.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
Ah, ça y est, j'ai débloqué mes talents. Antea a dévoilé sa première manifestation dévoilée. Enfin, déverrouillée plutôt. Chaque manifestation donne accès à un nouveau palier qui augmente la puissance d'Antea. Étant liés, Antea et Red partagent le même arbre d'évolution. Vous pouvez déverrouiller les présences d'Antea à l'aide d'essence et les talents de Red à l'aide de points de compétence. Vous êtes libre de revenir sur vos choix au cours de vos aventures. Ok. Dévoiler. Antea peut permettre à Red de voir le monde de l'autre côté du voile et de révéler des éléments éthérés comme les traces ou les toiles spectrales. Au combat, Antea peut infliger des dégâts accrus aux cadavres possédés. La 4e attaque légère déclenche une attaque au point qui ignore la résistance ennemie. Augmente de 1 le nombre maximal de décoctions. Bannir un ennemi augmente de 200% les dégâts de la prochaine attaque lourde. Chaque attaque légère infligée à un ennemi augmente de 10% les dégâts des attaques légères. Cet effet peut être cumulé, se réinitialise après avoir été touché. On va prendre ça, hein. Ah, j'en ai 2 du coup. Ah, mais c'est l'un ou l'autre. Oh. Passer à Antea juste après une esquive avant pour déclencher une attaque au point qui ignore la résistance. Plus la jauge de points de vie est remplie, plus les dégâts de raid sont augmentés. Ah bah oui, vu que c'est un fantôme, elle a pas besoin de dormir. Améliorer votre équipement. Les abris vous permettent d'améliorer votre équipement via le menu inventaire. Tenue. L'amélioration de votre équipement renforce leurs bonus, mais nécessite des ressources. Pour accéder au menu des améliorations, survolez l'équipement, l'emplacement d'un équipement et appuyez sur F. Accrétion de fléau, une gemme brute, noire et rouge, de laquelle émane une aura lugubre. Ou acheter auprès de sorcières. Anneau de ban. Du coup, il y a des voyages rapides. On venait de là, je crois. Hein. Pas. Pourquoi elle reste là-bas?
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions, coin for the basics.
We'll manage. Together.
Pourquoi je suis dans une zone d'indice mais je peux rien faire? Il y a rien de...
What the hell happened here?
Well, if you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
Note de démonologue. Un jour, alors que nous explorions ces terres sur lesquelles nous sommes arrivés il y a de nombreuses années, Angarade et moi avons trouvé un nouvel endroit. Un endroit spécial, une grotte cachée derrière une cascade. Impossible à trouver. Nous étions attirés par une étrange sensation de légèreté, comme si le voile entre l'incarné et l'invisible était aussi fin que la soie. De cet endroit émanait la puissance de l'autre monde. Nous avons pensé que c'était l'endroit idéal pour expérimenter des rituels. La grotte était plus grande que prévu et présentait de nombreuses galeries. Angarade et moi avons décidé de prendre le jeune Shelley avec nous pour continuer notre exploration. Il n'a pas le don, mais il est sympathique et son père voulait qu'il se forme aux côtés d'occultistes expérimentés. Quelle ne fut pas notre surprise de découvrir que les champignons dont on a besoin pour nos rituels poussaient sur les murs. Ils nous en ont cueilli pendant que je dessinais les symboles et préparais les rituels. Nous avons senti nos pouvoirs devenir beaucoup plus puissants. Page manquante. La grotte est grande et dangereuse. J'ai entendu des murmures dans la pénombre. Quelque chose nous surveille. Beldon et Shelley prétendent ne pas entendre. Mais quelque chose rôde, j'en suis certain. J'ai peut-être tort, c'est peut-être dû à la fièvre que j'ai eue il y a quelques semaines. La nuit dernière, j'ai surpris Shelley qui nous regardait dormir. Il parlait tout seul. C'était troublant.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Can you not see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Oh. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stings?
Let me.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Eh bien. Elle peut attaquer comme ça? Ah oui.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Ah, du coup, là, je suis de l'autre côté de la cascade. Attends, je vais voir les dégâts qu'il y a. Elle fait des bonnes patates, hein.
Can I join in too?
Bloody mongrel!
We can fight them together.
Ah, pour effectuer une attaque au point qui inflige plus de dégâts au corps possédé. Consomme des points d'esprit qui se régénèrent avec les attaques de raid. Ok.
Hogging all the fun.
Et du coup, maintenant, c'est raid.
We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were. I promise. You get better. Things will get better.
Je fais demi-tour là, non? Ah non.
Beat it!
La grotte m'oppresse tel un colosse. Ça ne me ressemble pas, j'explorerai ses profondeurs. Angarade n'est pas d'accord. Il a peur des crevasses, qu'il arrive quelque chose. Je l'ai rassuré, je lui ai dit que j'étais un explorateur compétent et expérimenté, comme mon père. Shelley veut aussi venir. Je n'ai pas confiance au garçon, je n'aime pas sa manière de me regarder, il veut me suivre dans les profondeurs. Quelque chose au fond de moi me crie de ne pas accepter. Je suis malade, mes organes me brûlent, mon sang dépérit, je vais mourir. C'est le prix de la connaissance, comme disent les occultistes. Mais je regrette, si j'avais su, je nous aurais fait faire demi-tour pour plonger dans la cascade gelée et partir. J'aurais enfoui la grotte au plus profond de ma mémoire, que les effluves démoniaques de nos rituels les emportent.
They always end up mucking around with black magic. Always.
Dit-il alors qu'il veut faire des rituels occultes pour ramener sa femme du royaume des morts. En parlant avec des sacrifices humains carrément. Ah, ok. Du coup, alors, ce qui est par là, c'est raid, et ce qui est par là, c'est Antea. Réduit de 5% les dégâts subis par Antea. Ah ok, on a fait le tour du coup. Apparemment, il y a un feu de camp pas loin. Ah non, ça doit être celui où on était. Elle se balade, tranquille. Comme si de rien n'était. En se téléportant.
That spectre. It's heading for that corpse.
Les spectres peuvent tenter de posséder des corps. Vous pouvez interrompre une possession en attaquant le spectre avant qu'il n'ait atteint le cadavre.
There's more of them.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Cours.
Can I join in too?
The whole region's crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown. What happened here for the veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
Pauvre lapin.
Hunting gear. Perhaps our trappers are nearby.
You took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to, for both of us.
Mhm.
Antea, will people be able to tell that I'm haunted?
Perhaps, if they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us banishers.
C'est pas faux.
Wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
D'accord, mais ça a servi à quoi? Ne faites jamais confiance à un bannisseur, car même leur nom est un mensonge. Les bannisseurs ne sont pas des alliés cherchant à protéger les justes contre le diable. Ils ne renvoient pas les esprits maléfiques en enfer. Ils se servent de la plus insidieuse et néfaste des magies. Avez-vous déjà regardé leurs mains et leurs bras putréfiés par la corruption de leurs armes maléfiques? Avez-vous déjà lu les symboles abjects qu'ils sculptent dans les anneaux qu'ils portent? Les bannisseurs ne sont pas différents des magiciens, sorcières ou adorateurs de démons. Et ils mentent à la face des justes. Ils ne bannissent pas le mal, ils soumettent et apprivoisent l'âme immortelle, souillée ou pure, morte ou vivante. Avec leurs mots savants, ils Ils travestissent la vérité du Seigneur, ils parlent d'essence, de reste, de traces spectrales, de libération et de résolution. Mensonge, mensonge, mensonge. Savez-vous ce qu'ils appellent un blâme? C'est lorsqu'ils volent l'âme du juste avant de l'asservir pour l'une de leurs activités immorales. Alors ne faites jamais confiance à un bannisseur, car à chaque fois que vous passez un marché avec l'un d'eux, vous serez peut-être le prochain qu'ils priveront de son âme éternelle s'ils décidaient d'utiliser leur blâme sur vous pour quelque raison que ce soit. Bah, il est colère, lui, hein. Dis donc. Il y a un cri de cerf là, mais je sais pas si c'est vraiment un cerf ou si c'est pas un... J'ai loupé un truc là-bas? C'est quoi ça? Je peux rien y faire, tant pis. Flemme de redescendre.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason. I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me. Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
N'avez pas encore la manifestation requise pour débloquer l'accès à ce chemin. Les obstacles de ce genre sont marqués sur votre carte. Ok. Ah, il y a une bouboule de magie là. Super.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
And we'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. You can climb down.
Mais je fouille d'abord.
I have strong ankles, but at this height, not gonna make it. And up and down we go.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
Avance. Chasseur affamé.
This isn't over yet.
Take that to your face.
Il est content. Comment je le fais tomber ça? Parce que je suis censée pouvoir avoir un fusil. Mais je l'ai pas.
There's someone inside. Someone tainted.
Un chasseur? Je vais pouvoir piquer son fusil? Alors ça m'intéresse, mais comment j'y vais? Ouh. Hein? Ah. Bon, on va déjà aller voir à l'intérieur avant de se balader. Avant de se balader partout, là. Alors. Oh putain, ça pue. Avec toutes les mouches qu'il y a l'air d'y avoir, c'est sûr que ça pue.
Ben, you're back. Beg pardon. Thought you was someone else. You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! 'Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
Je suis pas si sûre que toi, moi. Hein.
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
On est au mois de juin. Hein.
This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was. Just here.
C'est qui? Ben.
Another trapper.
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
Where is he gone?
Vu comment t'as perdu la notion du temps, ça m'étonnerait pas que ça fasse des années qu'il est parti, le mec.
Can't cross.
Il doit être mort quelque part.
In the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That... and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
Cas de hantise. Vous avez trouvé votre premier cas de hantise. Et devez enquêter sur le fantôme qui hante Jacob Lind. Utilisez le raccourci de la notification. Ouvrez votre menu des retours avec Tab pour suivre cette enquête. Jacob Lind en vie. Bénédicte Stockton, l'ami de Jacob Lind, lui amène à manger. Jacob Lind, un jeune trappeur au regard hagard, semble épuisé, perdu dans la forêt, affamé et assailli par les cauchemars, il semble être devenu fou de solitude. Alors... Bible de Jacob.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ah, il y a
Ben
des
sleeps
vers.
here. I don't sleep.
There are maggots in the bed.
Il y a des asticots partout dans le lit. Enfin, dans la fourrure.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Fantôme, portrait de colon, enquêter sur le cas de Hantis pour débloquer des informations. Le fantôme fait apparaître des asticots chez Jacob Lind.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
Sert à descendre sans risque de dangereuses falaises. Ouh, alors ça c'est bien. Aha!
Without a gun. We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
On peut pas la réparer, non?
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Non, je voulais voir s'il y avait un
Farewell
truc
to you,
de...
Mr. Lind.
Farewell.
un dialogue de débloquer, mais non. Bon. Il faut essayer de trouver Ben.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is. What happened to him?
Maybe his mate abandoned him.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Banisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it. You might be able to drop down from here.
Bye, maintenant j'ai une corde.
I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry, it'll affect your other senses too.
Oh, this quick mist is thicker than a Scotch dragoon. And smells almost as bad. Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a draft.
I could show you the way. Just saying.
On va examiner le brouillard. Des voix dans la brume. Nous autres soldats, tout comme les marins, sommes très superstitieux, probablement parce que nous risquons notre vie au quotidien. J'ai connu de nombreux camarades portant toujours un porte-bonheur sur eux et qui se retrouvaient terrifiés à l'idée de faire une erreur fatale face au danger quand ils oubliaient de le prendre avec eux. Avec l'expérience... Avec l'expérience, les vétérans évitent d'instinct certains endroits, bâtiments abandonnés ou forêts profondes, car ils sentent que la mort les y attend. Je me souviens, c'était à Salem en 1679. Je menais un groupe d'exploration quand nous nous sommes perdus dans une brume alors que nous traversions une vallée profonde et inconnue. Je n'avais jamais rien vu de tel, c'était comme un nuage cotonneux et collant qui s'était abattu sur nous. Nous voyions à peine nos propres mains, nos voix semblaient étouffées, et nous avons tous senti qu'il se passait quelque chose, qu'une présence maléfique se trouvait dans la brume, murmurant son appétit pour nous, pour nos âmes. Je jure que nous l'avons tous ressenti et lorsque nous sommes enfin sortis de cette vallée, nous avions perdu 2 hommes sans un bruit ni un cri. Oui, il existe des endroits perdus dans la nature où aucune âme saine d'esprit n'irait sans peur. Je sais désormais que de tels lieux existent et je suis convaincue qu'une chose horrible se terre au cœur de la vallée de New Hayden. J'ai vu la brume, elle a murmuré mon nom. Alors pourquoi je peux pas aller dans la grotte là? Hmm. Je peux pas grimper non plus. Je crois que c'est parce que c'est des trucs qui nécessitent raid.
Do you see that? It looks like the
Faut que
fog is
j'enlève.
coming from those
Ouais, voilà.
odd-looking stalagmites. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
Voilà. Et maintenant, du coup, je peux...
Move it, Red! I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
We got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Bah, si c'est pas Ben... il va falloir faire un rituel.
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Alors... chant d'écoute révèle un écho brut. Je pense que c'est ça, hein.
Reunius vat aster himi.
I can't do it no more.
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me. I hate you. I hate you!
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
Is Jacob delusional? Did he really forget what he did?
Maybe his guilt got the better of his reason. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Il est pas si innocent que ça, le Jacob, finalement. Ça se voit que c'était pas Bella. Ah. Il devrait être là, non? Il a été poussé ici, à moins qu'un loup l'ait traîné. Ou qu'il soit pas mort instantanément et qu'il ait essayé de... Ouais. Ça, c'est des traces de d'un corps très... Oui, bah voilà.
Shite on a short stick. Bloody hell. The lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife. For his meat.
Ah!
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
Le Jacob, il a bouffé son pote?
Jacob was eating
Oh!
meat.
Jacob was eating Ben.
Poor, desperate, starving boys.
Sometimes you must do what it takes to survive.
Jacob Lind a découpé de la viande sur le corps de Benedict Stockton. Devenu fou suite à des semaines de cauchemars, Jacob a poussé Benedict d'une falaise. Jacob Lind a tué et mangé Benedict, son compagnon. Le fantôme fait apparaître des asticots chez Jacob. Par contre, du coup, lui, on n'a pas ses intentions encore. Il y a encore des indices à trouver. Il y a un truc, je pense pas que je puisse aller dans l'eau d'ici, ouais, non. J'étais pas censée venir ici tout de suite alors. Je suis montée pour rien. Mais avance! C'est tout? Ah. Eux, c'est avec elle que je dois les buter. Ah mais je suis revenue au niveau du brouillard. Oh. Peut-être que du coup en parlant à Jacob et en essayant de lui faire retrouver la mémoire, l'autre, le Bénédicte, va réapparaître. Enfin apparaître. Qu'on puisse lui parler peut-être.
Almost there.
Du coup c'était par ici. Bon Jacob, faut qu'on parle
Let's
là.
look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Oh, rien que d'imaginer que c'est de la
I
viande
think I
humaine.
found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains, it's a wonder we found it at all.
Alors du coup on a obtenu un indice sur Bénédicte. Le fantôme est obsédé par le bol et la cuillère de Jacob. Bah tu m'étonnes, il se fait
Come
bouffer.
on, let's talk to Ben.
Alors, manifestation forcée.
Time to force the ghost to manifest itself.
You're not Jacob. Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot. You?
Antea Duarte. We're Banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month, maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. Oh, when things changed, we got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
We thought him lost, in mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind? Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
Ah oui, il pensait à le bouffer lui aussi.
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done, to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
I'm sorry. Despair can drive a good man to a bad place.
God only visits hardship upon us because he knows we can bear it.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Alors, le fantôme du trappeur Benedict Stockton est épuisé mais fier. Une blessure purulente à la tête semble avoir été la cause de sa mort. Ses profondes cernes et sa voix tremblante traduisent son épuisement. Le fantôme de Benedict veut que Jacob dise la vérité et admette être cannibale.
Jacob must confess.
I fear the truth will break him.
Bon bah, Jacob?
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
You were struggling, yourself and Ben. Why'd you not leave?
Leave? No, can't leave. This here is home. We trap here, we eat here, we tan pelt to leather here. Our lives are here. Can't leave.
Did you not try the river? The fog had to lift sometime, and if you stay, you'll starve.
We have enough. Thanks to Ben.
Hein?
Ben wanted to leave. You argued. Remember?
Ben's out and about right now. We don't argue, you know. One time, a storm caught us napping. Sidelong hailstones and everything. We was lost. But we found our way. Even then, Ben never said a word in anger. Even though I slowed him down.
Has he lost his mind? Or is he tricking with us? I can't tell.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But No. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was tired. So tired. Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
Yet you gave up on Benedict, and then you turned on him.
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me. Him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God. I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help. We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path...
Jacob is ready to die.
The others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Vous avez atteint la résolution d'un cas de hantise. En tant que bannisseur, vous devez prendre une décision, blâmer la personne hantée, accorder l'ascension au fantôme ou bannir le fantôme. Chaque décision aura des conséquences, notamment sur la façon dont Red et Antea évoluent en tant que couple. Rappel, si Red veut ramener Antea à la vie, il doit blâmer le maximum de personnes vivantes. J'ai envie de ramener Antea à la vie, mais j'ai pas envie de faire des choix juste pour ça alors qu'il mérite pas forcément. Bah, c'est ce que je voulais faire, mais je crois qu'en fait je peux faire que un des trois. Je pense que si je blâme Jacob, je pourrais rien faire pour Bénédicte derrière. Mais si je peux, c'est ce que je voulais faire.
Jacob Lind, you believe you merit no mercy, but your suffering must have an ending. You murdered your friend, the man you called your brother. You fed on him. Then you denied your part in his ending and bound his spirit to this realm. You can never right this wrong. But the truth and your death will ease his suffering. There can be no half measures here.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Benedict, my friend, forgive me.
De toute façon, il est à moitié fou, il est tout seul dans une cabane au fond de la forêt. C'est limite pour son bien que je fais ça. Et j'essaye pas du tout de me rassurer.
I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Ouais, c'est ça, derrière, je peux rien faire.
It's done. You may feed on his essence. I think I need a moment.
You can rest inside.
Oh! C'est vrai que du coup, vu que c'est par le même studio et que ça suit le même principe que le jeu de vampire dont j'ai parlé, s'il y en a pour X raisons qui vont en forêt et qui trouvent son cadavre, ils vont commencer à se dire qu'il y a un truc qui cloche et que tout le monde meurt.
No more maggots. Ben is gone for good.
Il va falloir que je regarde... Parce que je pense qu'il y en a, selon leur histoire, je pourrais pas les blâmer. Lui, il méritait un peu. En plus, il était tout seul en forêt, donc bon... C'est pas très grave. Mais je pense qu'il y en a, je pourrais pas les blâmer. Après, s'il mérite, franchement, j'aurais aucun scrupule à le faire. Surtout si c'est pour ramener, du coup, Antea à la vie. Mais parce qu'ils ont dit en blâmer un maximum, mais du coup, si j'ai la possibilité de quand même en avoir quelques-uns que je peux ne pas blâmer, je choisirais sur qui ne pas le faire. Alors, amulette. Limon du nid et laine.
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Just like you.
Just like me.
I never thought I'd blame anyone. I've not killed since I quit the army. I swore I'd never kill again.
It's not too late to change our minds.
On devrait peut-être... Bah oui, comme si on allait pouvoir le ramener à la vie.
We made the right choice. And we made it together. No turning back.
Then, so I may have my resurrection, we'll steal human essence. We'll kill people for our own ends. Living, breathing people. We'll be banishers no longer.
Red est sur le point de prêter serment à Antea et ensemble, ils choisiront son destin. Les choix que vous faites lors de résolution des cas de hantise influencent vos chances de respecter votre promesse l'un envers l'autre. N'oubliez pas, quel que soit le serment que vous avez prêté, vous restez libre de faire le choix que vous voulez lors de la résolution de cas de hantise. Mais il faudra en assumer toutes les conséquences. Red jure qu'il aidera Antea à revenir à la vie une fois qu'ils auront récupéré son corps dans l'église de New Hayden. Pour être efficace, le rituel de résurrection nécessitera de sacrifier de nombreux colons à l'aide d'un rituel de blâme.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets. Soon I'll reclaim my life.
We will pay the highest of prices.
We banishers may call it blaming, but our hearts will know we're taking lives.
How many?
I don't know. Perhaps too many to ask of you. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
I want it too. With the whole of my heart. No price too high. I will do it. By my oath, I swear it, my love. I'll see you back from the dead.
Oui, mais déjà le premier, là, celui que je t'avais parlé tout à l'heure de vampire, c'était exactement le même principe, sauf que du coup, c'était dans une ville... bah... Je sais plus c'était quoi juste le début de l'histoire. Si je me souviens bien, c'est un médecin qui meurt, il est envoyé à la fosse, sauf que il se fait mordre par un vampire, et du coup il se réveille et il commence il se réveille, il commence à se transformer. Et du coup, bah, comme c'est un docteur, évidemment, il peut se nourrir de ses patients s'il veut. Mais le but, c'est d'éviter, si tu veux une bonne fin, il faut éviter de le faire. Bah, je le ferai peut-être plus tard, oui. Peut-être pas directement après celui-là, mais je le ferai un jour. Par contre, je vais m'arrêter là. Du coup, bonne soirée et bye bye.